How about you, ma'am?
What's it?
It's
Oh,
about
yeah.
Jesus.
I love my Jesus.
All right, you born again?
Yeah, always and always.
Huh?
I said always.
Oh, well, we're not born. The Bible says we're born again at a point in time in life.
No, I literally been with Jesus since I was born. So
Yeah.
my best friend. Like I never
Okay.
really knew anything else
Yeah.
besides that. Like,
So here's the litmus test I asked somebody. Someday when Jesus comes back and judges us, why will he let some people into heaven and not other people in? What would you say?
uh,
We can have a form of Jesus, we can know about him, but is he the biblical Jesus, and is he the one, or is he in a particular way that we know him?
you can't get anywhere without
Yeah.
Jesus. You can't get to heaven without Jesus.
Yes.
That's the only way. The
Yes,
only way.
that's true.
The door is thin.
Yeah, it's narrow, right?
Very narrow.
Yes.
That's the only way, and that's been something I've been debating my whole life.
Yeah.
Because once you start preaching, you have to tell people that, and
Yeah.
it's like everybody else like excludes everything else. So it is a
Yeah, it's an
it is a
exclusive message.
Yeah, it's a very, very, very powerful level
Yeah.
because everybody's like, no, Christianity is not the same as everything because everybody else has Jesus.
Yeah.
If you don't have Jesus, and then it's also kind of like I don't know. It's something I kind of.
Well, the idea is that it's exclusive because
I don't
God.
want to put that in everybody else's to say like if you don't got Jesus then you're just going to hell because then that
Well,
way I
that's
wouldn't want anybody to say that to me. So
Yeah,
it's
but it
something
is
that I
true,
battle
isn't it?
with.
It is true.
It is. No, I don't know. I can't see
Well,
it.
if Jesus said he's the only way to God, and you try to come, if it's narrow, one way, and you're on the broad road, the Bible says in Matthew 7, the broad road leads to destruction,
Then
to
if we
hell.
have freedom, then we don't want to accept Jesus. And
Yes.
what are we doing?
Yeah. So the
Like
Bible
what I'm
says.
trying to say, sir,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
if Jesus gave us freedom and a free will, and I'm trying to say, if one of my friends, who I have friends who don't
Yes.
accept Jesus,
Me too.
And they are not bad people, and they
Yeah.
don't tend to say me that don't accept Jesus,
Yeah.
and they free them. So what do I tell them? And then
Yeah.
what does Jesus say to them? And
Yeah.
is Jesus really that loving and that caring
Yeah,
of
he
a
is.
God
Do you
to
know-
say if you
yeah.
don't accept me, then I can't be?
Do you
with
know how I know he's loving and caring?
How?
Because he knew that left to ourselves we would go to hell, so he came down to earth to pay the penalty of our
And
sin
that's the thing. Why
and to
hell,
live the perfect
though?
life.
Why hell? Why you created hell for?
Why?
We're not even asked to be born. Why we want to go to hell,
Yeah.
you know? But I have to go to
Yeah,
class.
because
I
because
spend a lot of
because
class.
God has created us with meaning and purpose. And my question to people would be like, you love justice. Justice is important. God is a just God. He's also a loving God.
Yeah, but
So
you're asking God to give justice to people that didn't do anything.
well, we've all sinned against God. That's the problem. So because
Have we though?
yes. I mean, the Bible says we've all sinned and fallen short of the
That's
glory
what
of
the
God.
Bible says, but I lived a life, so many lives, and I met so many people, and I don't believe that.
Yeah. So
That
where
they
would you?
sin
So are
against
you
God.
basically making another standard? In other words,
Yes.
that's different than the Bible.
I love Jesus, and I known Jesus my whole life. Jesus
Okay.
always been loving and caring, and I tend to live my life the way He would want me to do, and I tend to love and care for people. And
Yeah.
I have never met someone that I would say that really sinned against God or went against God. They just lived their life the
Okay.
way I
Well,
grew
how do
up.
we define sin?
So yeah, I have
The
to
Bible
go
is
to
right. The
class,
Ten
so I
Commandments tell us what
appreciate
sin.
you, though. I really appreciate
Yeah.
this
Well, God bless you,
conversation.
man.
But I
Have a good day.